2. If your SP is hot and cold and inconsistent, then you're definitely going to watch this video, but you're first going to watch the first video of this mini 2-part series. Now, I already went over parts of your self-concept and why this is being mirrored back to you, but there are other nuances in parts of your self-concept that go layers deeper as to why this is showing up for you, and I'm going to be sharing with you why your SP is hot and cold and inconsistent and what you can do to change this now and moving forward. So you always feel chosen and pursued because duh, you are the prize. So don't forget to save this video, and you can put it on 2x speed if you would like, because you're definitely going to want to watch the whole thing because I'm going to be dropping so many golden nuggets. So there are 3 other points that I want to make in this video. Now, number 1 is, are you modeling the standard that you expect in your relationships or in other areas of your life? So our reality is always mirroring back to us what we expect and what we assume is normal for us. And you're always setting a standard. You're always modeling a standard for what you expect. And it's also an energy that you hold to. Like, you can really feel when a person holds themselves to a higher standard and has this like certainty and personal power from them that is like unshakable. You can feel it through the screen even. But when you have a self-concept that is very shaky, then so is the way that you feel about yourself. And so is the way that you treat yourself and what you allow or don't allow in your relationships. So for example, if you tend to make self-depreciating jokes about yourself and you're doing that even in front of other people, like your specific person, but you want someone who gives you words of affirmation, who pours love and respect into you, then you have to start doing that for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to tolerate allowing someone to treat you and speak to you poorly and even say nasty things to you as well, because you do that to yourself. Other examples are, maybe you tend to say you're going to do things, but you actually don't follow through on your commitments, whether it's with your friends, whether it's investments that you make, whether it's you're in a program right now, maybe one of my programs, and you didn't really go all in and you said you would and then you didn't. So you're being non-committal to yourself and inconsistent, so that makes sense as to why you're manifesting someone who does the same thing. Or another example is, maybe you have a business and you have been taking on even clients that are draining you of your time and your energy, and they don't really do the work, and you know they're not aligned, but you take them on anyway because of the money or because of the testimonial, but you know it's time to fire that client. And maybe it's because a part of you doesn't want to hurt other people. Maybe it's a part of you that also doesn't fully commit and do the work. Or maybe it's just mirroring back to you how you need to have better boundaries and higher standards for what you expect in your business so you can attract higher level clients that are here to go the distance with you, instead of them only investing when things are not going good and they're looking to you to save them. And then how does that mirror even with your SP? You attract the version of your SP where you feel like you're the one always coming in and trying to save the day, lead, make the plans, instead of allowing him to. So then he pulls back. So you get the point. You set the standard, you model what you expect, and that will be mirrored back to you. Number 2 is you are wavering a lot. You're going from everything is great, I am the prize, they are the best, most conformed version of them, they're so consistent. But then something happens in the 3D that triggers you, and instead of you emotionally regulating, you either run away, you shut down, you react like your old self. This is exactly why you do practices like EFT every single day, to regulate your nervous system, and so you can act from your conscious self rather than your reactive ego self. So EFT helps you stay in the wish fulfilled more often than not, even despite the circumstances. So the more that you are solid in your identity, who you are, what you expect, what you assume about them, is what you'll experience. So again, bringing it back to the point where you have to model and set the standard, and you have to be consistent with it so you don't waver as much, and then your reality won't mirror back to you that hot and cold energy because you've been being hot and cold. And the last point I'm going to share is you keep abandoning yourself at the expense of receiving validation from your SP, even if it's breadcrumb. What I mean by this is because you're afraid of losing them, you end up lowering your boundaries, lowering your standards just to get some bare minimum effort from them because you still don't see yourself fully as the best and only option, the chosen one, enough, or worthy. This is why self-concept is key, because if you fully knew that you were the prize, you wouldn't be obsessing over a guy. Like, you just wouldn't. You would be creating a life that you're so fucking obsessed with that everything else and everyone else is just an add-on. And you would be very selective about who you date and the people that you bring into your life as well, because you value yourself and your time. So you need to ask yourself, where have I been abandoning myself just to get some validation from my SP? And if I was the version of me who knew I was chosen already, the prize, because I choose me, what would I do differently? So, after all of this said, this is exactly why, if you haven't already, I would join the 21-day Manifest Your SP EFT Tapping Challenge. And if you're like, Hannah, I'm in the challenge and I'm ready to just go the distance with you. I am not here just to manifest an SP and continue to have a healthier, happier relationship with myself and SP, or to manifest a dream relationship. But I also want to elevate my money mindset. I want to make more, continue to sustain it. I want to manifest next level success in my business or career or lifestyle. And I actually want to create long-lasting success because I'm sick of partial manifestations. I'm sick of the hot and cold, up and down energy. And like I said, it's up and down because you have been being up and down, but not anymore. You're like, nope, I am choosing to be the version of me who is solid in her identity, who is the wealthy woman, who is chosen, who is the prize, who's fucking iconic because I know that I am. And I am here to create long-lasting success and continue to have my life get better and better and better. If that sounds like you, then this is exactly why I have my Manifestation Hotline membership. For details, that's also at the link in my bio or description below, depending on where you're watching this, because I post daily on TT and YT.